Not a day goes by that Tommy McDonald doesn't think of what he saw and heard and what he survived on that day. Bad knees and old wounds make it tough to walk, but he's determined to show his family what he faced on D-Day. Tommy's grandson, Matt.
When I thought about my granddad and what he did during the war, the biggest question that came to my mind is how did he do it? How did he get through that experience?
On Omaha Beach, a few hours after the invasion started, it was still a bloodbath. Tommy was wounded, but he kept going. He crawled up the bluff, straight into enemy fire.
You learn to recognize the cross pattern of the machine gun and pick a time when it wasn't firing.
And you try to jump the pause. You try to anticipate when the next pause is coming and leave right as it starts.
That's exactly right. It didn't take me long to know when to move, especially when the soldier next to me, as close as you are, was hit in the head and killed.
Tommy dove for the safest place he could find and belly flopped into a latrine where German soldiers had left some reading material behind.
Under this eye was Das Reich. Under this eye was a German song sheet.
Seeing that German typeface on a piece of paper really made it real for you.
You're so right.
Tommy left the latrine and crawled toward an observation post. He took aim on a periscope the Germans were using to target Americans.
At 150 yards, it was an easy target. I squeezed off one round.
Tommy hit and destroyed the periscope.